Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. I have some truly explosive news to share today that could shake up the entire NFC East and, more importantly, redefine the trajectory of the New York Giants for the upcoming season and beyond. It's a move that has been the subject of intense speculation and discussions among NFL insiders, fans, and analysts alike. And believe me when I say, this could be one of the most significant trades we've seen in recent years. So, sit tight, because this story is packed with details that could directly impact the Giants' offense, their chances of making a deep playoff run, and their overall competitive edge in the division. The buzz is about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and their star wide receiver, Mike Evans. Yes, you heard that correctly, Mike Evans, the guy who has been a cornerstone for Tampa Bay, a true franchise receiver, and a player who's produced over 1,000 receiving yards in 11 straight seasons. That's right, 11 seasons of elite production. That kind of consistency is rare in the NFL. Now, at 32 years old, Evans is entering what's likely his final year on his current contract. The Buccaneers, with their eyes on the future and a roster that's undergoing some strategic shifts, are reportedly open to trading Evans. And why? Well, because Tampa Bay has some young guns on the horizon, like Emeka Egbuka, who's expected to be a staple in their offense for the next 8 or more years. They also have Chris Godwin, who, despite his own injury history, remains a valuable asset. But with Evans on his last year, the Buccaneers face a tough decision. They need to decide whether to extend him, tag him, or let him go. Now, here's where it gets really interesting for the Giants. According to the latest rumors and reports, the New York Giants are in serious talks about acquiring Mike Evans. And folks, this isn't just a rumor. It's a strategic move that could redefine the Giants' receiving core. The Giants, as you know, have been looking to solidify their offensive weapons around franchise quarterback Jackson Dart. They've got Malik Neighbors, a promising young star, but they're in desperate need of a true co-star, someone who can bring that physical presence, a big-bodied receiver who can win contested catches and stretch the field. And that's exactly what Evans offers. Imagine a tandem of Malik Neighbors and Mike Evans, two dynamic receivers who can complement each other perfectly. Neighbors, with his explosiveness and agility, would be the lightning, while Evans, with his size, strength, and veteran savvy, would be the thunder. It's a combination that could cause nightmares for opposing defenses, and give Jackson Dart a big target to rely on in critical moments, especially in the red zone, where Evans has proven time and again he can be a game changer. This move isn't just about adding a receiver, it's about transforming the Giants' offensive identity, making them more versatile and dangerous. Now, let's talk about the specifics of this potential trade. The Giants are reportedly offering a package that includes a 2026 fifth-round pick, which might seem modest, but when combined with the addition of a proven veteran like Evans, it becomes a game changer. And it's not just about what the Giants are giving up, it's about what they're gaining. A seasoned, reliable receiver who has consistently been one of the best in the league at his position. Evans's ability to make contested catches, his route running, and his experience in clutch moments would be invaluable for the Giants, especially as they look to take the next step in their rebuild. Another aspect that adds an intriguing layer to this story is the connection between Evans and Tampa Bay's backup quarterback, Jameis Winston. The two have a close friendship dating back to their days together in Tampa Bay. If Evans joins the Giants, it could open up some interesting locker room dynamics and even some strategic plays, given Winston's familiarity with Evans's game. It's a small detail that adds a bit of flavor to this already exciting story. But of course, every trade comes with questions. The Buccaneers have a young first-round pick in Emeka Egbuka, who's projected to be a cornerstone for their offense for years to come. Do they see Evans as part of their long-term plans, or are they ready to move on and focus on developing their younger talent? the decision to extend Evans or let him walk is a big one. If Tampa Bay extends him for more than 2 years, it signals they still see him as part of their future. But if they decide to part ways, the Giants could benefit immensely from that move, adding a proven veteran who can help them make a playoff push right now. And don't forget, the Giants also have other pieces in place. Jalen Hyatt, for example, shows a lot of promise and could develop into a reliable target, but he's still young and learning. Sterling Shepard, when healthy, can be a reliable slot receiver, and Wan'Dale Robinson offers quickness and route-running ability, but none of them quite has the size and physicality that Mike Evans brings. His presence on the field would demand attention from defenses, opening up opportunities for the Giants, other weapons, and giving Jackson Dart a true red zone threat. So, what does this all mean for the Giants? Well, it could be a game changer. Adding Evans gives them a real shot to compete at a higher level immediately. It sends a message to the NFC East and the league that the Giants are serious about contending. It's a move that could turn their offense into one of the most formidable in the league, especially if they can integrate Evans quickly and get him to gel with Neighbors and the rest of the receiving group. The division is already competitive, with teams like the Eagles and Cowboys boasting talented rosters, but the Giants making a bold move like this could be what pushes them over the top and into the postseason. Now, fans, I want you to think about the implications here. If this trade goes through, what does it mean for the Giants' draft strategy? Will they focus more on bolstering their defense or continue to add weapons for Jackson Dart? How will this impact their upcoming season? And can they really make a deep playoff run with a duo like Neighbors and Evans leading their receiving core? These are questions we'll all be debating in the coming weeks. But one thing is for sure, this potential move has the power to reshape the Giants' future. And before I wrap this up, I want to highlight that this kind of move is exactly what Giants fans have been hoping for: aggressive, strategic, and focused on winning now. It's about building around Jackson Dart, giving him the best chance to succeed, and making the NFC East even more competitive. The Giants have been itching to take that next step, and acquiring a veteran like Mike Evans could be the spark that ignites their true championship potential. So, keep a close eye on this story, because if the rumors turn into reality, we're in for one of the most exciting offseason developments for the Giants in recent memory. The NFL is always full of surprises, and this trade could be the one that turns the tides in the NFC East. Whether you're a diehard Giants fan or just an NFL enthusiast, this is a story that deserves your attention. The offseason is heating up, and the Giants are right in the thick of it, plotting their next move to reach the Super Bowl once again. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think acquiring Mike Evans is the right move for the Giants? How do you see him fitting into the offense, and what kind of impact do you think he'll have on their chances of making a deep playoff run? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. Every opinion, every prediction, every piece of insight helps build this community and keeps the passion alive. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news because the offseason is just getting started, and there's plenty more to come. Thanks for being with me, and as always, go Giants.